Ladies and gentlemen, thank you and welcome back for another more than weekly edition of Z Real Estate's discussion on real estate. Today we'll be focusing on technology and how it can help us help you. And when I say you, I mean you as a buyer and of course you as a seller. So there's been a lot of buzz lately in the media and pretty much all over the place about drones, what they are, and today I'm going to talk a little bit about how they can help realtors and how they've dramatically changed our landscape and this industry in general. Okay, so everybody knows what drones are, I'd like to think, but at the risk of being stupid or looking stupid for people out there wondering what is a drone, there's a lot of different versions of it, but essentially it's a small remote-controlled flying machine. Got it? So the most popular ones are the quadcopters, with the 4 little propellers. And anyway, what makes them so popular and so amazing is the technological advancements that they have in terms of altitude. Many of them can go as high as 9,999 feet, not for lack of technology, but because the 10,000-foot barrier is the FAA compliance limit. Anything over that, and now you got to register with the FAA, and now you're considered an aircraft. So the drones can actually go higher than that, but more specifically, let's talk about how they've changed real estate as an industry, and how those that are adapting and moving with the technology are going to be more successful for it. Okay, so imagine you are a realtor, and you just took a listing for, $2.5 million on a 3 or 4 acre beautiful spread. How do you market this? How do you do your client a service by truly demonstrating the magnificence of this listing? How? Words? Maybe. If you spend some time and really articulate and think about exactly what you want to say and exactly what the property has, sure, you might be able to convey. Then again, they always say a picture's worth 1,000 words. That being said, do you take a bunch of pictures? Sure. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, why not do both? Of course you can do both. Now, again, going back to my original scenario of, a multi-acre parcel, imagine you saw photographs of this piece of property. When you actually go there and you walk the lot, is it going to look like exactly what you had envisioned in your mind? Sometimes properties this big, there's really no good way to get an accurate understanding of exactly what's on the lot, where everything sits in relation to everything else, and, more importantly, how good of a location it is comparatively when juxtaposed within those city lines to everything else in the city until now. Okay, so with drones, we can actually fly overhead and capture the lot, the pool, the tennis courts, the basketball courts. Everything that this property has can be captured pretty quickly. Why do I say quickly? Because drones actually fly very, very fast. Odds are they wouldn't be flying at top speed to capture good quality video, but nonetheless, you have an idea of what I'm referring to. The drone can fly overhead and capture and highlight all the best aspects about your property in order to help your realtor now present the property in a better light. And after all, the name of the game is exposure. He who presents the property best wins. He who gets the most exposure does the best service for his or her client. That being said, I'd like to state now, we actually have 3 or 4 drones on call. I don't actually have all of their names memorized yet. One of them, his name is Fred, I think. But nonetheless, we have very experienced drone pilots as well. One of them is my brother Jesse, who does a really good job creating drone footage, especially for some of our larger, higher-end listings. That being said, and going back to what I was talking about last week about the importance of setting yourself apart from the other realtors in the industry, the key to doing that is by identifying a new piece of technology, explaining and demonstrating to your client how this is going to better sell their property, and showing them your proficiency with this new piece of technology. And that is exactly what we've done at Z Real Estate by mastering drones. We use them to better sell our properties, to better sell our listings, and more importantly, to drum up exposure, demand, and marketability. So, if you have any questions about drones, how to use them, my brother can be reached at 714-469-1744. His name is Jesse, and he can make one hell of a drone video for you. In the meantime, if you have any questions for Z Real Estate or Z, I can be reached at 909-999-6888. Thanks again, everybody, and until tomorrow for our next video, make it a great day. Think about drones and what your property would look like with a really awesome aerial drone footage video. If you're curious, or if this is something you're having some trouble envisioning, call me, and I'll show you what it looks like. Thanks, and have a great day, everybody.